Hi guys, today I have another live swatch and review video of the UK indie brand LivOliv. This is another very exciting video because these nail polishes are photochromic. This means that similar to thermal polishes where they change colour, these also change colour but not with temperature, they change colour when they get in direct sunlight. So I've got another collection of 4 polishes to show you, and again it was really fun to play around with these because it's something I've never used before. These polishes are part of a 17-piece collection called A Kind of Magic. It consists of 4 magnetic nail polishes, 4 photochromic nail polishes, 5 thermal polishes, and 4 ultrachromic polishes as well. The collection is due to launch in the middle of October, so hopefully very soon, and it is just an amazing collection. There's something new for everyone. Magnetic polishes, photochromic, thermals. I'm just amazed by the amount of creativity that's gone into this collection. I have 3 of the 4 collections. The only one that I don't have to show you is the ultrachromics, but I have everything else. First up, I have this really light, creamy shade filled up with unicorn flakies. They literally shift from pink to green to blue, really beautiful. And in direct sunlight, it changes to stunning hot pink shade. As you can see, it is a very, very sheer polish to apply. Usually I like quite opaque polishes. This is definitely a bit on the sheer side, but those flakies are absolutely stunning. You can see them on the brush where they just have this really nice green glow to it. They kind of switch from that green to a really bright pink shade as well. So I am applying 3 coats and I am going to leave it at that just because that's the most opacity I'm going to get. I do think it looks really nice and really clean, and it kind of gives that extra like shocking effect when it goes into pink. So even though I'm not a huge fan of sheer polishes, I really enjoyed the look of this one. And here you can see how quickly it actually changes colour. So this is in the shade, and then as soon as I get into the sun you can see that the colour is becoming more and more pink. The longer I stay in the sun, the more pink it actually gets to that really bright neon shade. Next up, I have this highlighter yellow shade. It's super bright with a little bit of shimmer in there as well. And in direct sunlight, it becomes this really nice warm toned orange. So again, it is quite a sheer polish, but the formula, just like the previous one, is really easy to work with. As you can see, I am applying the nail polish very quickly. It's definitely not difficult. It's a little bit of a thicker formula, I find, but it's super easy to use. This dries down to quite a matte finish. As you can see, it is definitely more opaque than the previous polish, but I will still apply 3 coats to get it as opaque as possible. I definitely recommend adding a top coat to this one. So this is how it looks in the shade, a really nice kind of highlighter neon yellow, and then in the sunshine it becomes this really nice, a little bit more muted of a warm orange shade. Next up I have this kind of creamy milky base filled with golden holographic glitter, and it's hard to see in that image. You'll see it better in the swatch photos, but it turns into a really nice lighter blue shade. So similar to the other polishes, it is quite a sheer formula. I would recommend adding a top coat to this one as well, just because it dries a little bit matte and you can kind of see those glitters as well. It's another really easy to apply nail polish, and it is as opaque as I'm going to get it on 3 coats, so it is nearly there. It's still a little bit on the sheer side for me. So that is how it looks 3 coats in the shade. And then it becomes this really nice kind of purpley toned blue when it's in the sunshine, and that golden shimmer really picks up. The last polish that I have to show you is this light baby blue with holographic shards that turns into this really beautiful deeper purple shade. Out of the 4 polishes, this is definitely the most opaque, and in 3 coats it is pretty much completely opaque. It is a little bit sheer on the first coat, but again that really nice, easy, smooth formula. Again, I would recommend adding a top coat to this one just to get it nice and glossy. As you can see, it's nearly opaque in 2 coats, but I will be applying a 3rd coat for the swatch photos. My camera actually cut me off during the 3rd coat, so you won't be able to see the whole swatch of it, but this is what it looks like at 3 coats when it's in the shade, and then at 3 coats when it's in the direct sunlight. So those are the 4 photochromic nail polishes from the brand LivOliv. I really love that she's trying out something different, you know, first with the magnetic nail polishes, then the photochromic nail polishes. There's also a thermal collection coming out. It's just, I find it really exciting to try all these new things. I think this is a really interesting collection. I'm not the biggest fan of sheer polishes, but actually because they have that photochromic effect where they change color in direct sunlight, it's really interesting. It's how you go from kind of like a subtle, almost there neutral shade to this really bright pink or this really bright blue shade. It's really fun to play around with, and everyone at work was really surprised to see it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.